Hey there. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I know, where have I been? I've been pretty busy on the Wednesday evenings that I needed the self-care time. So sorry I wasn't here, but I'm here now. Thank you for joining me on this Wellness Wednesday. If you happen to be watching as a replay, please pop in the comments that you are watching. I am regularly here on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time. That's the plan. Hey, Marnie, good to see you. I could use those kisses and hugs right now. The world is opening up. And which camp are you in? Are you in the please don't come near me, I'm not sure, or hug me? I'm, there's still that little clique group of people. Uh, so good. So good to see you. So, yeah, I thought tonight would be the perfect opportunity to just incorporate some card reading oracle information. Are you up for that? What do you think? So, I'm in for a hug with mask. Yeah, right. I mean, I agree with that. I agree. I will don a mask just for that. Feels so good to be vaccinated fully now, though. Yes, feels so good. Still, I think we all need to level up, right? Keep those hand washing, keep the sanitizing. I was always doing that anyways, but even more so now. It's just right. It just feels right. So I don't know if you noticed the title or not, but I wanted to talk about 3 weird ways that you can use oracle cards. And I say weird, but they're just ways that I don't normally use. So I thought maybe I'd share them with you. And, if you've got some interesting ways you use, Gren, let me ask you that. What do you use oracle cards for? Or, if you use oracle cards, what do you use them for? And I'm so glad you're a hugger. I can't wait to see you in person because the squeeze is on. So yeah, if you're an oracle card user, my glasses need to be cleaned. What do you use them for? Typically I use them, for inspiration, to give me, a sign of the energy for the day. Those are all good reasons to whip out your oracle cards. And you can do readings and spreads too. Hey, Rula. I use for personal read, typically daily guidance. Yeah, and it's great. And through special circumstances and things like that, like new moon, full moon, birthday, that sort of thing, I'll usually do an extra little spread about the energy around that. So I use it for guidance, or if I've had a day, I hear that. Yeah. And isn't it nice, Marnie, because it gives you a little insight into either, I hear you, girlfriend, it's a bad day, or it's just, don't worry, we got you. There's a bigger picture and that sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, is Bren here too? Say hi, Bren. I don't see you. I see people, but I don't know. So if you use oracle cards, what do you use them for? Excuse me, I have to hydrate. It's really hot. So I have the patio door closed because it can get quite noisy in the neighborhood with all the kids having a great time outside. There she is. Hello, hello. All right, so 3 weird ways. Now I had to kind of think about this because it's like I said, there's your typical ways. So I had to write a couple notes because I'm like, hey, what are some of the ways that I've used them in the past that I don't normally use them in that way? So to me, it's weird. So one, and this might be kind of common, so I'll incorporate it with another one, is use it for a journal prompt. Like if you're stuck and you really want to journal, or maybe you want to do some other creative art, whether it's drawing, painting, working with polymer clay, and you need some inspiration. You want to be creative, but you just don't have that vision of, yeah, I'm going to paint mountains today. You know what I mean? So pulling a card can sometimes give you that inspiration. So, for example, if I wanted to do some journaling and I just didn't really have anything specific to kind of prompt me, I would pull a card, and then that would get the, the ball of wire unspooling and working in a way that allows that creative energy to flow. How does that one sound for you guys? For creative inspiration. That's a great way to do it. And another thing you can do with that card as well, and I'm so glad you think so, Marnie. Thank you. If you're reading a book or personal development or what have you, and if you're like me and you have tons of decks, you can use, grab a card from one of the decks that really inspires you, use it as a bookmark. Right? Just remember that it's there. I can make sure it's not a book you put on the bookshelf and don't read for months, and then you're shuffling through the deck and then you're missing that card. But a book you read often, like, use it as a bookmark. So every time you open the book to start reading, you see that inspiration sitting there. So that was a bonus one for you. So another weird way to use Oracle is you can charge a crystal with the intention of the Oracle card. What? Yeah, I'm always finding ways to incorporate crystals into things, especially more so now that I'm working in a crystal shop again, and it's like, they're everywhere. I love it. So, for example, I have my Angel Prayers deck here, and this card of peace and harmony goes beautifully with selenite. So having these two together, it just amps up the energy. And it really just, one by itself, it's really nice. Isn't that nice? But together, when you pair things together or in groups, you create that little pocket of inspirational energy wherever you want to have it. I could have this at my desk. So every time I glance over, I've got a few props there to just remind me of, that I want to bring that peace and harmony. And to take this even down a bigger layer is if you use crystal grids and you're gridding out your all of the little gemstones and crystals, you could have a card in the center as your main hub of, this is the energy I want to exude. And clear quartz works fantastic as an amplifier. So even just having this card, whether it's laying flat or if you have it propped up on a little stand and have, clear quartz points all the way around it. What do you think of that idea? Is that a good one? I'm going to take another sip of water. This is like a hot box in here. Yeah, so that's another thing you can do. That's number 2. And the third weird way is you can use a card. Well, thanks, Marnie. It's a great idea. I like it. The third way is you can use a photo of somebody you really care about who maybe needs healing, or you just want to send them love and light, and you can put a card with them. And isn't that interesting? The next card that's up, if someone is struggling, for example, with this deck here, with the Angel Prayers deck, is spiritual support. So placing a card behind their photo or beside it, if you have them on a stand and they're sitting there, having that to just send that energy. And then every time you look at their picture or you look at the card, you remember what the meaning of that is, and it just sends that extra ripple of beautiful vibrational energy toward them. And taking this one down a little layer is you could for yourself, you could shuffle through a deck face up so you see the cards, and just start thinking about, what can I release from my past? And usually childhood related, not always, but usually you'll try and find a card that when you pull it up, it really reminds you of a childhood incident. For example, for me, speak my truth. Well, speaking up in general, I was always quite shy, and I just felt that nobody really wants to listen to what I have to say. And so something like that could help to dissipate that energy of that childhood memory so it could soften it and just kind of let it go. Yeah. So those are my three weird ways of using oracle cards other than in the conventional way. So I hope you enjoyed that. Does anyone have any questions? Excuse me, just pop it in the comments. And this kind of comes, I don't know if you've heard or not, but I have a master class coming up on Monday from 6 to 8 p.m. It's a 2-hour master class, and it's going to be so much fun because it's all experiential. It's where we delve in, we crack open our oracle deck, and I teach you, I guide you, let's say, to really open the magic, unleash the magic, as I've been saying, of your oracle deck, because you have a deck, but you're just not sure how to use it, or maybe you don't quite connect with it in the way you'd hoped. Like I have one deck where it's like, it's okay. I use it once in a while. When I first got it, I was a little disappointed in it. And I'll share in the master class, how I end up using that deck. And I really, really love it. And yeah, there's just so many ways that we're going to work with cards together. So it's not me teaching you, it's me guiding you. Get your deck, get your journal, write some notes down about the cards. So you don't need to rely on the book. You can rely on you and your intuition. And it makes it so much more fun. So it's going to be a lot of fun and a very valuable class. So let me just pop that in the bottom here. It's only $97. You get 2 hours in a group setting on Zoom, so you don't have to be in person. And there will be a recording, but you want to be there live to really benefit from it. You definitely will benefit from the replay as well, but it's definitely beneficial to be there live. I hope you can join me. Let me just pop the link in the comments here if it will allow me to. And I hope you'll join me. You have until Sunday night to join because I want to just, cut things off and allow everybody to, prepare for it. There's also a couple bonuses. So check out that link I just sent you. It has more information on there, and there's a couple of bonuses if you sign up. And yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I'd love to have a few more of you there. I'm really wanting it to be a small, intimate group so we can really connect and play with our cards, get to know them better, so you can really use these as an extension of your own energy for your own inspiration and for things that are really going to allow you to feel like you can trust what you're picking up from the cards. So I hope that makes sense for you. Oh, Marnie, that's too bad. But you're camping. Yay. I'd love to be camping too. I may be having this again. I don't know at this point. I don't know in the foreseeable future when I'm going to have this masterclass again. So if you're on the fence and you're thinking of doing it, I encourage you to jump on. And I will also say that if I do offer it again, those who have come to this one are going to get like a half price deal when the next one comes along. Who knows? Maybe it'll be even less than that. But I encourage you to show up, okay? And keep your fingers crossed. Yeah. So that's all I really wanted to share with you. I've had a nice full day today. So after I pull some cards for everybody quickly, I'm going to just go and relax. It's Shark Week. Yay. I love sharks so much. I look forward to this every year. Just I'm a big advocate for sharks and learning about how they these top predators are a big part of the ecosystem, and we need them. So that was a little side note there. So let me change this banner and let's pull some cards. I'm going to start by pulling cards for people who will watch this as a replay, and this is for everybody generally. And you can pop angel or energy, and I will pull a card specifically for you. For now, let me just quickly pull from the angel deck and see what the energy is today. All about oracle and using divine messages. Let's see what comes up. Spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. And this is available to us all the time. It's opening yourself up. And a little side note, playing with your oracle deck and taking this masterclass, a side benefit of it is you're really going to open your intuition, and you're going to learn to trust it. You're going to gain confidence in it, all from just playing with your oracle deck. Just a little side note for you. So there you go. And I'll pull from the energy card, and let's see what this is for everybody. And even those of you asking for a card on your own, you can take the meaning of these ones that come through too. Now let's see. I'm going to just cut the deck here and pull one out. See, there's so many different ways you can use oracle cards and cut, and how to choose them. And oh, it's going to be a fun masterclass. Ooh, this one's interesting. Hostilities. Gosh, I don't even know if I've ever had this card before. This guy's got a mission to just cut through anything that's causing you to have negative reactions to things. So there's any hostility, like maybe it's inner hostile thoughts of, oh, I can't use oracle cards. I can't work with this energy. I've tried it. I don't know what I'm doing. How on earth can all those thoughts? How on earth can I work with cards? My friends want me to pull cards for them, but I'm not comfortable. All those hostile thoughts we have toward ourselves, we can release that energy. The more you play, the more open you are. So I hope you join my masterclass coming up. I'm plugging it like crazy because I really want people to be there. Oh, Bren, that was for you. Okay. It's an awareness, right? Hey, Christina. Okay, let me go up to the top here. Marnie, you want an angel card? Let's do that. Okay. That one flipped out. You get 2 of them. You are protected. So enjoy your camping trip. You're protected. Speak to Archangel Michael. I feel that there's a big connection there for you, and I don't know if you connect with his energy or not, but be open to exploring that, because I feel that energy is definitely around you. The more I kind of think of it, the more that we've connected. Yeah, that's definitely good energy for you. And then trust your vibes. Thank you, angels. Today, I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. So really connecting with them, especially in those times where your day is quite trying, and you're just trying to get through each moment. That's when you can just swiftly just call your guides to be there to take the brunt of it, to make things more gentle. I think that'll be helpful for you. All right. Rula, a surprise deck. Oh, okay. Surprise, surprise. Okay. This is something else too. And during the master classes, I'll be guiding you on how to choose a deck. I mean, you probably have one, but you probably want more, and it's hard to know which one. So, or maybe you have lots of decks and it's like, which one should I use today? So you'll find a way to work through that. So let me just tune in and choose a deck. Okay, it's angels for you today. I'm feeling it. All right, here we go. Everyone wants angels today, apparently. Yeah, okay. Okay, oop, there we go. Transformation. Thank you, Archangel Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. Working with your intuition and with oracle cards can really help you trust that you have gone through what you've gone through to take you to higher vibration. So you can learn from that. So you can be a guide for others. Be a leader for others who have gone through something similar as you. People look up to you. And when you can shine your light and trust the transformation you've gone through, that it's worthy, that it's enough, then you'll be there to help others through it. I like that one for you, Rula. All right. Christina, angels all around. Do you need to have a deck for the? It would be helpful to have a deck for the master class, because that's how you're going to connect with the deck. I did a blog post. So if you go onto my simplehealingarts.com and check out blog, you can even still simplehealingarts.com/blog. You'll see my latest one. It's called Oracle versus Tarot. And if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see some of the recommendations I have. They're based on Amazon. So you'll probably have to do a search for Amazon.com because it's the Canadian Amazon. Yeah, I have no idea how to start. Well, come to the masterclass, girl. I will help you. Oh, but if you're trying to figure out what deck to get, I give some suggestions there. Oracle decks we'll be working with specifically, not tarot. And it's really what it comes down to is how pay attention to the energy you're feeling when you're looking at the decks. And it's like picking crystals. You'd be like, look through this one, that one. Yeah. And then you'll see one and you're kind of like, ooh, there'll be a shift. There'll be something different. You'll feel something somewhere in your heart, or you'll just stop and you'll be like, well, I wonder why I stopped at this deck. That's probably a deck for you. And trust me, I've done that with one of my decks and opened it up and then went, oh, but then I learned how to work with it properly and I love it now. So okay, good. Thanks. Okay, now I'm going to pull a card for you. Oh, you're welcome, Marnie. How did I flip from that? Christina, here we go. Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. I feel that energy from you too, Christina. You have very loving, gentle energy, and everybody you work with, whether they're clients or friends, really get a sense of that heavenly connection. They may not say it, but I think on some levels they just you have that vibration to you, and it just makes people gravitate towards you. You probably get people walking up to you all the time, or strangers that just talk to you and just blab their whole life story to you because they feel like they can. So that's the energy for you. All right, Bren. Angels, here we go. This is for Bren. Feels good to be back. Did you miss me? Did you miss me, everybody? I miss doing them. I felt kind of guilty, and I'm like, oh, sometimes you just got to do you, All right. Come on, Bren. What do we have for Bren? Beautiful. You get 2 cards as well. Oh, okay. You get take time to breathe. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease, knowing you're here. You didn't even have to call them in. You're just telling them, I breathe with ease, knowing you're here. And even though we all can't be laying at the beach, we can have that energy in our hearts, in our soul. And along with that is the Earth Angel card again. if what I was saying to Christina kind of related to you and you get people talking to you all the time, I feel so comfortable talking to you. I don't know why I'm telling you my life history. I really feel you are a walking earth angel too. So in those times of struggle, the things where you're like, feel like you're walking uphill when you're going downhill, those are opportunities for your soul growth to happen. So try not to get dejected by what's going on and just try and say, hey, you know what? I know my soul can handle this. The angels, the universe would not be giving me this opportunity, this situation, if they didn't know I could handle it. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Christina, thank you for the Earth Angel card. Yes, I do have random people do that. Glad to see you. Yay, I'm glad to see you too. Yeah, it's interesting how that works, right? Yeah. See, there you go. There you go. It was meant for you. And you saw me shuffle again. You saw me shuffle and shuffle. You are so welcome. You're also welcome. You're welcome, Rula. You're welcome, everybody. Marnie, Christina, Bren. So glad to see you here. Yeah, so I'm going to just take that off the screen again. But yeah, if you can make it to this masterclass coming up Monday night, it's just impromptu, but you're going to really come away with a lot from it. You're going to feel more comfortable working with your Oracle deck, and you do need to have a deck. There's still time to get a deck. I mean, you'd have to look on Amazon. If you have to get it delivered, you want to make sure it's there by Monday night. You know, if you go into a rock shop or something, even if it's one you've kind of sort of interested in, if you learn how to work with an Oracle deck with the particular deck you have, you will be able to work with any deck using the same methods of connecting and using your intuition. So it'll work with everything. And you can always watch the replay because you get that as well. All right. Okay. Well, thank you. Pardon me. Thank you, everybody. It's been so great to see you here. Hey, Tammy, you're just in time. If you want an angel or earth, what am I working on here? Angel or energy card, pop it in the comments. If you want to come to my master class coming up Monday for 2 hours, I popped it in the comments. The link, I can pop it in there again. Check it out. Let me know. Just having a small group of people come in, not come in, online where we can connect. All right, angel it is. That's the popular one tonight. Everybody needs that angel energy. And yeah, how I'm just shuffling and pulling cards. I'm just pulling from the universe what message needs to come tonight. And I hope you watch the replay to find out those 3 weird ways you can use Oracle decks. I don't know how weird they were, but it was an alliteration at least. Hey, Simone, if you want a card, let me know. I'm just about to be finished, you guys. So you hopped on at a great time. All right, Tammy. There we go. Balance. Thank you, angels, for bringing balance into my life, or my life into balance. So for you, and talking about, working with Oracle cards and that, I feel that that's a real help for you to balance out all of that physical stuff that you do, your career, working at home, just having something that allows you to bring that creative energy and lightness with no matter the responsibilities that are coming up for you. I hope that makes sense. You're at the dentist, like what, right now? Well, there you go. You need balance. That's awesome. So Simone, do you want a card? Let me know. And then I'm going to go chillax, watch some Shark Week stuff. Looking forward to doing that. Good luck at the dentist, Tammy. Oh, that's awesome that they're open this late. Great. I hope it's just for them to inspect your beautiful straight pearly whites. My choice. Okay, well, Simone, we're on the angel train here. So toot toot. First one that came up. Time for me to go relax for the night. Loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved one in heaven, for drawing close at this time. I'm no psychic, but it almost feels like grandmother energy or something. I don't know if that makes sense for you, but even our ancestors that we don't even know or may not have connected with, that have passed on, they're up there as our angel team now. And maybe connect with that. Maybe find out a little bit in your your family tree, your ancestry, to just see. I feel like there's one in particular who you're very much alike. You're very similar to what they were like in life, and there's a bond there that you can reach through that spiritual connection. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't usually do the psychic thing, but I hope it makes sense for you. Okay. Oh, Tammy's getting some whitening done. Awesome. Awesome. I want to see pictures. All right. I am so glad to be back for Wellness Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in doing that masterclass, the link is there to check out, see what's going on, and please watch the replay and let me know what you think of the 3 weird ways of you can use oracles if you haven't watched it already. All right. So, you're welcome. You're welcome. Take care, everybody. Peace, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.